Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. I thought I would talk to you guys today about the 12 foods I used to think were healthy that really aren't healthy. Now this is in my personal opinion. You guys know I'm not a doctor, a dietitian, or a nutritionist, but let me get started. Some of these bring memories from back when I was younger. Number one, the quote diet bars, or you could say protein bars, meal replacement bars. If we were to really read the ingredients in those things, there's all sorts of ingredients that we can't even pronounce. And many of them aren't healthy. And I can tell you one thing. My mother once, when I was young, and this is when I weighed 138 pounds and I thought I was overweight. And my mother's like, oh, you could lose some weight. So she would bring me home these meal replacement bars. Well, guess what? She'd give me a box of them. I'd eat, instead of just eating the little package, I'd eat the whole thing. I was supposed to eat 2 meal replacements bars with a half a glass of skim milk. Does that sound like a meal that would stay with you? No, and it really wasn't healthy because it had so much sugar in it. Number 2, another big thing that was super duper popular was trail mix. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of trail mix. People would take hikes and take it with them. I'm not saying all trail mix is unhealthy, but some of this stuff was because it had a bunch of M&Ms in it, and it was, you know, a bunch of other types of pre-sweetened craisins and things like that. So it really wasn't healthy because it was full of sugar. Number 3, pre-made yogurt, like especially with the fruit on the bottom. That was something else I grew up with. And I remember when they started saying, oh, yogurt's healthy for you, eat your yogurt. But it really had a lot of sugar. And as a matter of fact, recently I saw this yogurt I wanted to buy. It was Greek. I thought, oh, that looks delicious. I looked at the label. It had 32 grams of sugar. So, you know, Greek yogurt with, you know, maybe some regular fruit in it, or maybe a smidge of raw honey. Nothing wrong with that. But so many of these products that they make us think are healthy are laden with so much sugar. The other, number 4, and this is a biggie, cereal. I remember our family ate tons of cereal, and there were a lot of cereals that they would make you think would start your day off good, that it was healthy because it had bran in it, so kept you regular, and oh, it was so healthy for you and had lots of vitamins, but it just had tons and tons of sugar in it, and it really wasn't that healthy to begin with. So, you know, there are some healthier cereal options, but many times things that they make you think are, quote, light or diet, really, when you start reading the ingredients, are not maybe the healthiest choice. This is a big one, number 5. My husband is not a huge vegetable eater, so I used to think that if I bought him veggie chips, hey, he'll get a half a serving of veggies, so this will replace the actual fresh vegetables. Well, found out that with the hydrated oil and all the other stuff, it really wasn't the healthiest choice. Number 6, pre-made smoothies and juice. I know from people that have to watch their sugar, they told me that the few things that they cannot have that really raise their sugar are juice and cereal. And if you just eat a regular piece of fruit that has the fiber with it, it's really good. But drinking a lot of these juices just have lots and lots of sugar. And guys, all these things I'm mentioning, I know there's healthy versions of all these things, but there's a lot of marketing being done where they make us think things are healthy, but maybe they aren't. But that's for us to do our own research and to talk to the dietitians and nutritionists, because I know they would know a lot of knowledge about that. So, number 7, fitness water. I remember when the fitness waters came out, I thought, oh, these are good for you. It's like drinking regular water. A lot of them had the sugar again in it, and it wasn't very healthy. Number 8, many salads. I remember my mom saying, Dawn, salad's good for you. And they'd put tons of Thousand Island dressing on it, and it was so delicious. And I really loved it. And, a bunch of eggs and bacon. So it ended up being more calories than if you would have had burgers and fries. So, like I said, it depends what you put on it. But I thought all that stuff was healthy. Number 9, light lunch meat. Well, I can tell you with a lot of the high sodium and all of that kind of stuff, that for me, eating a high sodium diet is not good at all because I actually swell up from it. Number 10, wheat bread. Another thing that makes me swell and is not good for me to eat is the wheat bread. I know that there's some sprouted grain breads that are really good, but that's something else. Number 11, remember the good old frozen dinners? Well, a lot of those meals are laden with like 1,200 to 1,500 milligrams of sodium, also not a good choice. And my favorite, number 12, and I'm going to give a short story with it and I'll end here, is a diet candy bar. I remember my mom bought me one and it was about this big. I thought I could eat all of it in one sitting. I didn't realize that it was actually 8 servings. Let me just say that I didn't feel well after I ate that candy bar. And it tasted like a regular candy bar, but because anything had the word diet on it, I assumed it was light, it would help me lose weight the more I ate of it, and it was healthy for me. So, or if something said light, fat-free, any of those words. Let me know, guys, in the comments below, what foods do you think people have a misconception that they think they're healthy and they're good for them, but you really don't think they are? I always love to hear from you guys, and remember, I am not a dietitian or nutritionist. These are my personal opinion, and that's all I have to say. I love you. Money Mom signing off. Bye-bye.